The emergency room vet, very expensive. Like, it was like $1,300 or $1,400 to unblock him. Then I paid an additional $390 for him to stay at my vet Monday. Christian, I've seen that, but here's what you don't understand. Like, Blame Truth hung out with all like the trolls and shit. It'd be much cheaper for my actual vet to unblock him again than going all the way back to the Animal Mercy Hospital. I kind of just streaming right now because I wanted somebody to talk to more so than anything else. What did I want to talk about?
Grayson.
Mm-hmm. Would it done any good to sit there and talk to you about it? Like we put our heads together and come up with all the answers we can do. Yeah, I played the hunt a couple times. What didn't go over real well. People voted for the shield only run. I didn't think they realized how slow and deliberate everything's going to be in a shield only run. Do I think I can speed run these games? Probably. Do I want to? No. That's where skill-based matchmaking comes in. You know, some people complain about skill-based matchmaking, but as a whole, I think it's a good thing. Like, is it a good thing for me when I was a content creator and I wanted to dunk on people to get quick games so I didn't have to spend my whole fucking day playing Call of Duty? Yeah, but that was more of a selfish narrative. You just cheese your way through. You're not a real Souls player. That's the mindset. So if I ask you, so let me ask you guys this. How many people in the chat right now would be interested in playing StarCraft 2 12 years after this came out? It's a free-to-play game. You can get all the campaigns for free right now. But the vast majority will say no because why? Because like you don't want to get shit on. Nobody wants to spend their whole day getting shit on. I mean, like, it's appealing to a lot of people. Well, it's appealing to a certain base of people, but you know, all about finding the fun factor. And you gotta, like RTS in general, you gotta have that fun factor. To Casper, this is gonna be one of the worst runs you've ever seen. What's wrong with my run? I mean, like, this is not by no means like, but this run's harder than like a Soul Level 1 run. It's gonna be a while before we see a Bongo. Because Bongo is the, is 48-month member. Have you ever had to deal with erectile dysfunction? No? I mean, but like, I have the other thing, which is like No Libido. And that's pretty much erectile dysfunction. I mean, like, in all senses of work. Like, you can still get it up, but like you have nothing you look at, it like turns you on. So like, you never really get erections because of that. Esperin, dude, thank you for the 10 QAR. I don't know what that is, but appreciate all the gifted subs, dude. Bro, those shots aren't once a month. They're once every 2 weeks, and they suck. I was on them for a while, and I hated giving myself shots. I'm not a big needles fan. I can take needles, I just don't like them. Like, if everybody in the chat gave me $2, that'd be $1,000. I tried to have Kelly give me the shot, and she poked me in the butt 4 or 5 times, and she couldn't get it past the skin.
Why?
Let's reinforce weapon. Oh, thank goodness, your Titanite shards. I'm gonna need 8. We generally don't talk about it. I don't think she's content with it, no. I mean, it makes me upset as well. Jared Cooper, hey Wingo, do you think they would let you be ridden like a horse in the Kentucky Derby? Dude, I wouldn't get much past the finish line. I probably couldn't walk the Kentucky Derby, much less race it. How much money for you to play CSGO? Dude, you want to see me just lose the game? I can lose any game for you, if that's what you want to see. I can tell you right now, it's not Aaron striking my channel. Aaron probably doesn't even know how to use a computer. The #1 person is Aussie Guy. Aussie Guy / Gulag Kingpin / Wings of Racism / Wings of Memes / Zenpaldo / 1,000 other different names. He's an Australian guy that spends the vast majority of his time yelling at people and calling people the N-word. Like then you have a guy named Road, who's like an admin on like the Conway World Watchers Discord. He does a lot of things in the back. Then you have Sparky, and then you have Mr. Yellow Dick Swagger. Like those are the 4 people that are pretty much the masterminds behind almost all the trolling. Masterminds is in air quotations. You giving back to Wings on behalf of the trolls? Every person I named besides one is like a 40-year-old dude. And the one person I didn't name is the guy they try to get to take the fall for everything because he's underage. Look here! Look! Listen! Rocco, you're the best cat ever. Dog, I'm gonna hate it if I gotta spend another $1,000 in Grayson tomorrow. Shit gonna be rough. Oh yeah, I gotta go get that Pepsi. I'll be right back. I also checked up on Grayson. He was asleep. Like his stomach isn't hard right now, but he hadn't pee-peed yet. Well, it was already halfway done. Like, it was like 3/4 of the way full, and it was hot, so I put it in the freezer. Now it's like right there at the perfect thing where like it's kind of like it's almost like a slushy. Usually like an hour, 20, hour and 30 minutes in the freezer. Get that shit almost slushy like. It's the bomb. You think Kelly's better in Dark Souls than me? Most likely. The only reason I say the Braves might go in on Trey Mancini, Kelly's a wonderful goddess, but Kelly is not confident behind the wheel. Kelly's just not a confident driver. That doesn't mean that the accident she did was her fault. I mean, she was pretty much, she was waiting on somebody to turn when she got hit. You never seen a guy my size hit 80 miles an hour? Have you never heard of Bartolo Colon? DC Sabathia? The only time I really get bitchy about donations is when I'm getting hassled a lot in chat. Like if people are constantly sitting here trolling me and I'm just not having a good time, that's when I get like, I get to the point where it's like, fuck you, pay me. Shit, I wish YouTube, I wish my YouTube ads paid all my bills. Shit, that'd be fucking nice. I don't even get YouTube ads because my trolls are fucking vicious. Yeah, but I make like $200 a month or some shit like that off ads. If Phil's making enough money off ads just to pay his bills, shit, I'd be sitting pretty. If like every donation I had, I could just fucking bank. He also has a Patreon too. How much money does he make off Patreon? With his tax situation. Granted, you know, it's easy to fuck up taxes when you own your own business. And a lot of people don't understand that. Like most people look at tax time as like, I'm about to get paid. Like I tell people there's been one time in my life I've ever gotten a tax return. They look at me like I grew a second head. Especially in South Carolina where there's a lot of low income. But like Phil will go out and put taxes on like a credit card or some shit. I mean, like the fees that the IRS give you aren't that bad, and you can set up like a 3-year payment plan with them. That's what I had to do the time I fucked my taxes up really badly. I mean, I'm not defending DSP based on his character. I'm defending him based on his actions, honestly. And this is not really me defending me. This is me criticizing him because like he'll go out, like he says he has like a tax attorney, and he's got to pay like interest payments on like credit cards because he'll get like these credit cards that are like, I don't know, 24% interest and put like a $10,000 tax payment on it. The fees that the IRS give you are not 24% interest. Like, why not just set it up through the IRS instead of putting it on a card? What's my favorite snack food? Not a big sweets kind of guy, which is funny because I'm having red velvet cake tonight. I usually like Reese's cups if they've been in the freezer. Like, they're nice and rock hard and cold. Out of all my mods, who's my favorite? My wife.